Hi, welcome to Spy Equipment UK. In this video I'm going to be showing you how to install the Global PC Spy and how to monitor it. So first of all, in this room we've got actually two PCs, one that I'm going to install the software onto and one I'm going to monitor it from now. Normally you obviously wouldn't need it in the same room. You can actually monitor from a computer on the other side of the world because this software transmits through the internet. But first of all, I'm going to show you how to install it. Once you've ordered the software, you'll either receive it as a downloadable link, or if you paid a bit extra, you'll get a USB stick. If you've got the USB stick, then just simply plug it into the USB port, and it will pop up with some files. Now, the one you need is the install execute file. All you need to do is double click. And depending on how fast your PC is, will depend on how fast it will install. Click yes. Now, if you've got Java installed on your computer already, it'll install as fast as this does. If you haven't, you won't need to do anything extra. It'll just take a little bit longer, about 60 seconds normally. Now, this is already finished installing now. It's giving me an ID code of 107499. Now, your code will be unique and different to this. You do need to take note of your code. If you don't, then the only way of making it pop back up again is by uninstalling it and reinstalling it. Otherwise that code will disappear. So make sure you write that down, press OK, close that box down, take out the USB stick, and the installation process is finished. So what you can do now is leave this computer and hop onto another one to actually monitor it. So I'm going to pop on over to the other side of the office. Now from here, what I'm going to do, all I need to do is go to a website. I don't need to install any software, so I can use this on a phone, on tablets, PC, virtually anything. The only thing you will struggle with is on Apple iPhones and iPads. It won't play back some of the audio files, but any other device is fine. So once you're logged in, we're going to put in the same ID code that I used a minute ago, 107499, and the default password is always 123456. Now, I suggest you change that, otherwise someone else might be able to log in. But anyway, let's log into our PC. And straight away you hit with the dashboard page. Now on this page, it's like a quick overview of what's going on. So in the top corner here, it says I'm online, well rather the other PC is online. Which means it's switched on and connected to the internet. If it says offline, you can still see what's happened, but you can't see what's happening now because obviously nothing is. So this is our recent activity, so it gives you in order what's happening. It's uploaded Skype messages, etc., etc. Yeah, in fact, mainly Skype messages. Now, the reason it's done that is because I've just installed the software, and what it's done is grabbed anything that it can and uploaded it. From this point onwards, though, it's going to give me anything going forward. So it'll give me like a timeline of what's happening from the things that I can view. So I'll go through what the software can do. First of all, if we show you the remote commands. So if you click on this button here, these are things I can ask the software to do for me, where some of the things happen automatically. So if I go to Start Live Desktop, if I click on this button, what it will do, now ask the PC to start transmitting the desktop live. So if I go to the live desktop section, now this can take a few seconds to kick in. But when it does, I'll be able to see what's going on the desktop. So this is what Ben is looking at on the laptop now. I can see it pretty much live. It might be a few seconds delay. But I can see what he's doing, what he's typing, what people are typing back. When I hit that button, so the live desktop button, it'll only let me access it for 10 minutes. This is just to save power, so it's not transmitting all the time. Obviously, when that runs out, if I want to carry on, I can do another 10 minutes and another. So as long as that's on, I can see what's happening live. Now, this doesn't get recorded though, so I have to be there watching live. If I can't come back later and see what's being done. However, what you can do is if we go back to the dashboard, this time we go to settings, we can set up screenshots. So I can say every 5 minutes I want a screenshot. So even if I'm not online, it will give me a screenshot every 5 minutes. I can also do the same thing with a webcam as well, so I can get a picture taken from a webcam every 5 minutes as well. Down here as well is the audio recording. So I can choose, if I want to do an audio recording from the microphone on the laptop, I can tell it how long I want that recorder to be. Anywhere, I think, between 1 minute and 30 minutes. So I'm going to save that as 1 minute so I can do a demonstration in a minute. Okay, save that. Back to the remote commands again then. So we've done the live desktop. We can do a live webcam. Now I do suggest against doing this because nearly all computers these days have got a light on the webcam, which means that whenever the webcam's in use, the light will come on, and there's no way around that. So if I do a live webcam now on Ben's computer, when the webcam is then shown up as live, you can then click on that, and it will give me either screenshots or live footage of what's happening, depending on how fast the computer can process it. This one looks like it's coming through quite slowly. It is live footage, but it's only a few frames a second. But either way, I'd suggest not using this feature anyway, because most likely it's going to switch on the light on the web camera, which means the person will know someone is accessing the camera. Okay, so back to the dashboard. Back to the remote commands. We can ask it to take a screenshot of the desktop. So that means it will do a screenshot of the desktop right now and send that back to the account, which we'll look at in just a minute. We can take a webcam picture, or we can record microphone sound. So I'm going to do that now. We press on record microphone sound. It should record the audio from around the laptop, and it will pop it back into this recording section down here once it's done. Okay, so from those are the remote commands. You can reboot the computer or shut down the computer, or even remove the global PC spy software remotely. Obviously, if you did that, the only way you're putting it back on again is going back to the computer and actually putting the USB stick in and repeating the process again. So you only want to do that if you've finished with the software. So from the top here, we get to keystrokes. This shows us anything that's been entered by the keyboard. So every time you type something and press enter, or every time you type something you finish, it will copy that text and upload it with the time and date stamp. It will also tell you where you put that text into as well. Now, it doesn't always give you everything you want. You can see here he's written face and then enter, and the reason is because he would have written face and Chrome would have suggested Facebook, and he would have pressed enter. So it doesn't always give you everything, but obviously you can get an idea of what people are certainly writing to each other. Okay, the clipboard, this will give us anything that's been copied. So if you highlight something and copy it, in fact, Ben, if you do that, can you highlight some text and copy it? So anything you copy goes into your clipboard, which then goes into this section here. We'll come back to it in a second because Ben's going to copy a few things now. Got the live desktop and the live webcam, which we've covered, so we can see what Ben's doing at the moment. Okay, and those, obviously the live webcam as well. Right, down to webcam pictures. So if we ask the software to do a webcam picture or put it there for us, that's just a screen, that's just a one-off picture, not a video. If you go to screenshots, now screenshots are set up, as you saw earlier, to be automatically taken every 5 minutes, but also I did press the button to take one manually, so both of those will be uploaded to this section here. And now recording, so just a few seconds ago I asked the software to do an audio recording, so I'm going to play it back through the speakers, so all I need to do is press the play button here.
And again, it's going fast to the computer, actually put the USB stick in, do the process again. So you only want to do that if you've finished with yourself. So from the top here, we get some keystrokes.
Okay, so the quality on that particular recording wasn't brilliant, but it will depend on, nothing to do with our software unfortunately, it will depend on how good your microphone is on the laptop, but also in this circumstance I'm sat on the other side of the room. in quite an echoey office, so the quality wasn't brilliant. If I sat closer to it, it would have been understandable at least, but also it does depend on, like I say, the hardware. If you've got a laptop with a cheap microphone or possibly no microphone at all, then there's not a lot you can do about that, unfortunately. And to Chrome, this will give you, if you use Google Chrome, or rather if the other person you're monitoring uses Google Chrome, it will give you their bookmarks, anything they've downloaded, their history, and some of the login data as well. The same with Firefox, will give you bookmarks and history, and Skype will also log conversations from here. Okay, so once so basically you buy the software and licenses, we can give you a 24-hour demo for absolutely free, which means you can install it on as many PCs as you want. Each will give you a unique code, and each one will let you access it for 24 hours to check that it works okay on that PC. When it comes to buying, it's £96 for a 3-month license, and then you can buy obviously more time after that if you wish, or you can buy a large amount up front. When the license does run out, you won't need to reinstall the software unless it's been removed. You just simply need to call us up and we'll extend the license from here. So, if you're interested in this software, then check it out on spiequipmentuk.co.uk. As I say, prices start from £96. Thanks for watching.